It really helped me a lot. I value things that I have now.
It completely changed who I am.
It was an amazing opportunity. I would actually love to do it again.
I'm just open to more exploration.
That can help connect us in the world and really break down those barriers that stand between cultures.
I want to give a huge thank you to the DCIS Foundation for making my dream come true.
We were able to go and explore, get out of our comfort zone.
This trip has kind of helped me found out what I wanted to do in my future and also just who I am as a person.
It inspired me to look at the world differently.
I would like to do something that's going to change lives and make people happy.
Even though we all inhabit the same planet, we live in monumentally different worlds. And the way that we approach those worlds and we build bridges between them is really what defines who we are and the future of our world.
I love the mission of the school, and I want to do everything I can to help grow the mission. My name is Levon Terry, and I am the president of the Denver Center for International Studies Foundation Board. So as an international studies school, we have a curriculum that focuses on trying to encourage cultural interactions, not just here domestically, but abroad. And as a public school system, a lot of these kids come from a number of different socioeconomic backgrounds. And in order to help support some of the travel opportunities and some of the cultural experiences that we want these children to have, they need financial support. And that's where the foundation comes in. Our primary mission is to raise money in order to give it away to help these kids travel to different places. Some of it's domestic travels, a lot of it's international travel. We now support 4 schools in the Denver metro area, 2 in downtown Denver and 2 in the far northeast, also known as the Montbello area of Denver. And again, when you have that many kids that you're supporting from that many socioeconomic backgrounds, for a lot of these kids, they wouldn't have an opportunity to really travel outside their home area if it wasn't for us.
It was really a challenge for me to go to China because my mom and my dad both work, so I usually during the summers take care of my siblings. Ni hao, 我教 knowledge, 我去中国. I did a lot of things to fundraise for my trip. For example, baked cookies and cupcakes, I sold them at school. And with our class, we had a McDonald's night where McDonald's donated some of the funds that they raised that night to us, and we also sold candy at the school. When I was in China, I was on a whole different side of the world. I couldn't just call my mom and ask her, what should I do? I had to really learn how to be more independent. Learning about others is absolutely critical to all of our growth, not just as individuals, but as a global society. I know Dan Lutz uses that term often.
My name is Dan Lutz, and I am the founder of the Denver Center for International Studies Schools. The primary goal for the Denver Center for International Studies Foundation is to raise money for students to have significant international or intercultural experiences that put wheels under what they're learning in the classroom.
It's absolutely critical for our students and our children to understand how they fit in to the global society, and the only way they can really do that is if they get outside those boundaries.
Well, it was my first time ever getting on a plane. Bonjour, je m'appelle Leslie, je vois à Brest, France. I was on the plane already on my way, just saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be prepared and expect everything, and it was just great. It just let me be more outgoing with other people, more confident of myself, knowing that I could actually travel the world, go wherever I dream to go because I can. And I will, because that's what I set myself to.
I think that these experiences, these travel and cultural experiences, transform our students. They make them more confident, they make them more compassionate, they help them to have a better understanding of the world beyond their doors, beyond what they see on the computers and beyond the classroom that they're sitting in. And I think that that helps so that one day these students will be leaders of our community, leaders that we can be confident in because they're considering really what matters, and they're using the compassion and the confidence and the knowledge that they've gained in order to make that a possibility.
looking back at the summer and this school year, I can definitely see a difference in that I've taken a lot more of opportunities and I've joined a lot more clubs and spoken out a lot more.
你好，我叫 Jennifer，我去中国。
I was really shy, and so now I feel that it really helped me with my public speaking and just generally in school. It kind of motivated me more to actually get things done.
This school is not just changing the lives of these children, but also creating leaders and having these children go out into the world and change their world as well.
The idea that 3 different life-changing connections were waiting for me and that they'd each last about a week, it was mind-blowing for me, and I think that was the thing that changed me the most. 私はジャックです。よろしくお願いします。I think that the dynamic of a host family and the relationship between the hostee and the host family is one of the most beautiful ideas in the entire world, because you have this feeling of uncomfortable bliss, and I think that describes my entire trip, because I loved feeling uncomfortable. I felt so purely human in those moments, because I had no prior conceptions to hold on to. Everything was new to me, and that newness was when I was learning the most. I was always learning and I was always uncomfortable, but I loved every second of it, and I wish that I could always feel like that.
We want students to understand when they are going to another country for some kind of service, which is really what we want. We don't want them just to tour. We want them to have some sort of significant engagement with what they're doing when they travel. Now that's exciting, because that's really what we want our students to learn, not just to be engaged in another country, another culture, to be challenged with their comfort zones, but also to feel like they've made a difference somewhere else, and they can come back no matter what they do. After their experience in Denver Center for International Studies, they know that they can make a difference in the world.